Welcome to the gorgeous Messingham Sands. This is the Trip Lake and we're here doing the perfect peg feature. We're catching these little beauties. So over the next few months you're going to see a fair bit on the Browning page. We're going to be, all the top anglers are going to be doing their favourite pegs, so you're going to get a real variety. You're going to have the likes of Bob and Nick Crooks. They're going to be on more than likely natural venues, catching roach and skimmers. Myself, Steve Barraclough, John Wincup and Craig Edmonds will more than likely be on commercials. So I'm showing you a variety of different tactics. So as I said, we're doing our favourite pegs, and this is peg 2 on the Trip Lake. So it's been very kind to me over the years. It was where I got my personal best weight, and I was only £3 off breaking the lake record, which was £326. I had 323, which was an absolutely awesome day's fishing. So on that day, I've started short on the short line. In front of me, I've had a really good start. Really good start. I've caught one abung on that short line for probably an hour and a half to 2 hours before the edges got the better of me. So I'd seen loads and loads of fish swirling. Really, I just couldn't not go down the edge. So that day I was catching beautiful carp like we're just catching now. Absolutely stunning fish, immaculate, hard fighting, absolutely brilliant. So just calm him down. So very simple fishing. It was so 8mm pellets down there, 8mm pellets down there, and that's it. 2 rigs. It was as simple as that. So still a bit lively. So I'll go in the net. So put him back. So yeah, we started off on the short line, as I said. So the rigs are very simple. So the rig, what I used for down the in front of me was, it's roughly 3.5, 4 foot deep. So I've got a 0.5 ping inline. So on these lakes, I tend to use an inline float so they don't destruct. So it's a 018 mainline, which is the Senix hybrid power, to a 016 hook length, same material. And I've got a size 14, which sounds brutal, I know, but you really do need them on here, which is a Sphere Beast hook. It's the eyed version. Tied it with a knotless knot. I've got a band and a hairy pellet, 8mm pellet. Elastic for that line, just a little bit more forgiving than the line I'm using down the edge, is a 12 plus, which is a stretch 7 green. So I'll explain to you my edge rig. So again, fishing roughly 20 inches deep. I've got a 018 mainline again. I've got a 0.5 Mackie, which sounds quite heavy for down the edge, but when you've got these big fish coming in down the side, you don't want the bait moving about all over the place. So a decent size weight float will hold the bait in place lovely. So as I said, 018 mainline, 016 hook length, 14 Beast, Sphere Beast hook, hair rig band and an 8mm pellet. For this one, the elastic is the orange 14, which is a stretch 7, which is a lovely elastic, lovely and forgiving for when you're going down the edge. Feeding a couple of pellets and then giving the rig a little dink to sound like it's another pellet going in. So signs on the float straight away, and we're in again. So I've started off longer down the edge earlier on, but it just, the fish wasn't settled. I don't know if that's anything to do with the cameraman wading through the peg, but they've seemed to move closer to the platform now, and we're catching quite well. So catching some lovely carp and some beautiful F1s. On the day I caught my record weight, I had very few F1s. It was just predominant carp. It was all a good size, well, between £1 and £8 and £9. So it was absolutely fantastic fishing, which is just getting to like that now. We're catching some nice carp, catching some nice F1s, just feeding the few pellets, giving it a little dink, sound like some more pellets going in. So nice and steady, nice and robust rig, but it's nice and balanced. So keep working the rig. There we go again, and it's tried to do me under my platform. So what, we've lost it. The joys of fishing right next to your platform. So it broke me hook length, but got some made up quickly, so we'll get another one on quick. While we're just doing that, we'll just feed a few pellets, get it prepared. So ready to go again. So that's another good thing, is having your hook lengths, and especially in a match when you're fishing for these big weights, where you're fishing next to a platform, a bit of a snag. So it's having your hook length box handy, so you're not having to get off your box, rake about, have it on your side tray, ready, few pellets. I ain't got much on my side tray, I've got a box of pellets, I've got my hook length box, and I've got an extra rig handy just in case we sort of break, because they are big fish. They will try and go on the platform now and again, but as I said, fishing sort of further away down the peg has been a bit iffy really. It's just them bigger fish just haven't wanted to settle down there. I've had a bit of disruption with the filming. So as I said, we're at the beautiful Messingham Sands. It's an absolutely stunning place. Kev Johnson, who owns the venue, does an absolutely fabulous job looking after his lakes. The fish and the complex is absolutely fantastic. If you've never been, it's well worth a visit. So on the complex itself, on the main complex, you've got 2 match only lakes, you've got 3 pleasure lakes, a couple of syndicate lakes. So today we're on the off-site lakes, one of the off-site lakes, which is Trip Lake, which is, I don't know, about half a mile from the actual venue. It gives you a really vast sort of options. So see, with the balanced tackle, we've landed that fish in no time at all. So yeah, we've got loads of variety of fishing on this lake especially. So we've got our edge fishing, we can fish in front of us, we can fish shallow, and if you're in like the depths of winter, it's brilliant because it's like 12 foot deep in the middle. Yet you've got 1.5 foot, if that, down the side. Got a lively little one here. Disgorge, yeah. Nice and greedy, that one. Proper wanted the bait. But you can see why, when you've got a good stamp fish like that, how you can build a weight quite quickly. So, what we've done, we've unhooked our fishes again. Fed a few pellets. We're going to utilise the rig. You're going to utilise the pellet to make a bit of noise on the surface. And hopefully hook a bigger one. Just seen a big swell come up. So I'm hoping that one comes for it. So the float sat there lovely now. But one tip really is to keep working your rig. You know, don't just sort of leave it, because these fish are feeding in shallow water. They want to hear a bit of noise. They want to see a falling bait. Trying to mimic the falling, the noise of the pellets. So we'll keep going. So every so often, just lift it out, give it a few taps on the surface. Hopefully fish haven't backed off too much. So there's some movement on the float. So there's some fish down there. Might just be a little bit more patient this time. Oh, missed that one. On that day when I had the big weight, I couldn't have, that'd have been sat in there for about 5 or 10 seconds, and that'd have been it, and there was fish on. There was absolutely loads of fish down this banking. It was incredible. But one of the main things about this peg is the lack of reed cover. That's why it's so good down this side. The fish, they go like Exocet missiles when they're in them reedy pegs. By the time sometimes your float's gone under, they're sort of wagging the tail at you in the back of the reeds. So, get that one safely in the net. So if you'd like to see some more of these perfect peg features, then visit us on the Brownings Facebook page. The Catch More Media page will also be featuring them. So there's going to be loads of different variety. So give them a watch when you see them.